Dusting.
Boy, Allie, wouldn't that be something? Now Denver's starting five. Murray and Barton, the guards. Porter Jr., the small forward, with Gordon holding down the four. And it's Jokic in at the center position. And for the Mavericks, Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt. Finney-Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the four. And it's Powell in at the five. From deep, here's Doncic. Well, some teams get production mostly from their starters. But Clark, tonight, it should be a different story.
Yeah, both of these sides, BA, call on their reserves early and often and have great trust and confidence in what they provide. There's a lot of firepower at the end of both of these benches.
Kicks it out to Hardaway. Doncic against Murray. And Doncic with the jam.
Luka's a big 6'7", very strong, deceptively so. He's an extra forward out there rebounding the ball, even though he's got point guard skills when it's in his hands.
Now here's Jokic. Uses the glass on the layup.
Hey, even by NBA standards, Jokic is a mountain of a man. 6'11", they list him at 284. That's almost a seventh of a ton, folks. The Joker can handle whatever contact he embraces.
Here's Doncic. After the Nuggets picked up a basket just a moment ago. Here's Porzingis. And that one good.
Boy, that is grown man ammonia strength from Porzingis there. How can defenders stop that?
And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Bol, he's checked in for Gordon. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Barton outside. Back to Murray. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Bol. The Nuggets need to get one up. Here's Jokic. Nifty move. And Jokic throws it down.
You know, when Jokic gets his hands on an offensive rebound, it's too late to try to stop him. He doesn't waste too many second chance opportunities. You know, no defense has really solved Jokic. After 6 years in the league, this guy is dominant to the point where he's now a perennial MVP candidate.
Now here's Powell. Doncic left side. The 17-footer. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him.
You know, in this day and age, you expect most players to drive it or shoot the three. Luka utilizing the 15 to 20-foot range here. Good idea.
Here's Murray. Pass to Porter. Back to Murray. Here's Jokic. Shoots over Powell. Powell pulls it in. The problem with defending Jokic, he seems to have an answer for everything you throw at him, Clark.
B.A., he's a beautiful player to watch. Light-footed, doesn't overwhelm you with power or speed. All he does is make the right play. Show him help in the post, he's passing to the open cutter. Bring a double from the baseline, he slings it across court for an open three. If you sag off, he spots up and dots your eye with the jumper. It's insane and beautiful to watch.
Just rising up to the rim. Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, he does. That's what we call helium. Yeast rising and helium floating. Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making you earn the free throw. You know, for all his skill, and he's got plenty of it, one thing that people don't realize about Doncic is just how strong he is. And he's still uber young. With time, his frame will only get more imposing, and that's bad news for the rest of the league.
And that one's good. Bol.
With maturity comes greater patience, understanding how to play smarter. Murray keeps his options open and finds a teammate who's gotten free.
Now here's Doncic. He has 6 from behind the arc. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. And at 6'7", 230 pounds, Luka Doncic has the physical tools to attack the paint.
And because he's got that body and those skills, he doesn't shy away from contact, BA. If anything, he knows exactly how to use that size and strength to his advantage.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. 58 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. There's the three. With the putback. Great positioning on the putback. Jokic has got 6.
He's 3 or 4 now, looking real confident out the gate.
There's 37 seconds left in the first quarter here. Outside Finney-Smith. And they doubled up Doncic. And there's the foul. It's on Michael Porter. That's his first foul of the game. We're in the bonus now, and they'll go to the line. First free throw is good.
You know, not many players have made the kind of splash Doncic did in his first year in the league. It was clear right away and really obvious this guy was no ordinary rookie. He played like a veteran from day one.
Now here's Jokic. 6 points for him. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Murray passes to Porter. Over Finney-Smith. No good. A bit long that time. And stolen by Murray. And here's Porter outside. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Mavericks?
Attacking relentlessly, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the stripe.
Boy, I like the aggressive nature they're playing with here. Not playing soft at all. They're going right at him.
Finney-Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt, and it's Powell in at the 5. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Finney-Smith's shot is off.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And then Porter with the dunk.
For the size, the vertical, the explosiveness, Porter Jr. has all the tools to throw it down.
Doncic outside, down low, tipped. Going all the way to the rack. Here's Jokic. That shot, no good. And it's Dallas the other way. Powell passes to Hardaway. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Excellent quickness that time by Hardaway. Allows him to do work inside.
Here's Murray. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Drives to the hoop. And it's Murray finishing it off.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
For Denver, they've gotten 3 or 4 field goals in the second quarter.
And he says he needs to improve his game in a lot of areas. But you ask me, Luka Doncic is one of the most complete players you'll find.
Now here's Jokic. He has 6. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Dwight Powell. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Pass to Bowl. And here's Porter. Just 5 to shoot. Outside Murray. Over Porzingis.
You know, it's good seeing Porzingis work really hard on the defensive end. Does a nice job staying in position and contesting and challenging the shot without fouling.
Now here's Porter. He's got 5. Up and over Doncic. Here's Jokic. They shoot again. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. And the Nuggets lead by 2.
well orchestrated, and then the pass is right on the money.
And you talk about the overall game of Doncic. He's a tremendous passer, a tremendous rebounder, and we know he can score.
And that's what defines the great players. Even if his shot's off on a given night, he has other ways to impact the game. Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
You know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
So it's Denver now. After the Mavericks picking up a basket just a moment ago. Porter finds Murray. Now Jokic wide open. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. Jokic has got 8 points.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
Pass to Hardaway. 1:24 left to play in the second quarter. Back to Powell. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. For Denver, they've got 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. Porter, the pass to Jokic. No good. Good D by Porzingis. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. Doncic outside. Hardaway on the wing. Doncic against Murray. From the stripe. That one rolls around and rims out.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Boy, I tell you what, passes like that from Murray will keep his teammates working hard to get open because they know he'll find them.
Now Doncic. He's got 13. Hardaway, no good. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Dwight Powell. That'll be a second foul of the game. And it's a completely new group here for the Mavericks.
Into the lineup for the Nuggets.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Brunson against Morris. 12 seconds left in the second quarter. The three is up. They get it back.
Great anticipation on the tip in. He was ready to make that play.
Timeout call. The Mavericks.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Your Mavericks dance team.
He gets it off. That one is off. And so it's Denver leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break, ready for the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. A pretty close game from the Nuggets throughout the first quarter. Their field goal percentage was a robust. That's all for now.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
Yeah, he's showing off how skilled he is at attacking the defense and converting at the line.
Well, you know, in that first half, it was a common occurrence. He got to the stripe time and time again.
On the court for Denver, we've got Austin Rivers. He's out there with Monte Morris. And it's Dozier in at the small forward. And Grant, back when you played, were there certain types of teams that gave you more trouble, whether it was size or athleticism or maybe shooting?
Well, back in my day, I mean, the big, strong teams had a huge advantage. They could really beat you up and plant big guys inside, which really made it difficult getting to the rim.
And Dallas calls time here.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
And they're doing strong work on the glass, a +5 advantage for them.
And, guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamorous stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Here's Dozier. Pass to Morris. Here's Dozier. Shot clock at 5. Green, the pass to Morris. Here's Najee. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Here's Brunson, and the layup is good off the glass.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Here's Rivers. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Goes up on the wing. It's rebounded by Dallas.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
And it's a completely new group here for the Nuggets. And here's Brunson from the arc. Connects from downtown. Brunson's got 5 points.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out brings it.
Despite being the consensus college player of the year back in 2018, Jalen Brunson wasn't drafted until the second round. No surprise he's made himself into a quality NBA player. Great IQ and hard work has paid off.
Now here's Morris. Pass to Green, and Kleba over to help. Deflected. Here's Dozier. Here's Najee. And at last, they get one to fall. And the Nuggets lead by 7.
Good job hitting the glass. They're +8 in rebounding.
Brunson against Morris. Here's Kleba. To the middle. And Marjanovic gets it to go. And 2 national titles at Villanova for Jalen Brunson. Clark, why do you think he slipped to the second round?
Well, it's hard to say, B.A. You know, the draft is more art than science, and guys slip for whatever reason. But if you're a pro and you get into a situation where you can prove how good you are, then you'll hang around in the league. Great college players may not have star potential, but he's truly a long-time NBA player.
Here's Rivers. The Mavs get their last shot to go. Here's Najee. And that one's good. A nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Outside Brunson. To the right side. Back to Marjanovic. Releases. He can't get that one to fall. Now Denver takes it the other way. Brunson against Morris. Pass to Najee. We've got 1:08 left in the third. Here's Dozier. Shoots over Brown. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. And now it's a 9-point Nugget lead. For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. And Dallas calls time here.
Coach really needs to get his guys fired up and attacking the glass. They're not putting up much of a fight, and it's led to way too many second chance shots.
And crazy fans get a free t-shirt. Let's hear it, fans. Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance team.
And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Cauley Stein, he's checked in for Kleba. Finney-Smith comes in for Brown. Hardaway's checked in for Bullock. And Doncic has subbed in for Brunson. Time called here. The Mavericks decide to talk it over.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Powell's checked in for the Nuggets. Here's Doncic. He's got 13. On the wing, Finney-Smith. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic.
When you play with Luka now, Doncic, he's ready to find you if you're open, so you've got to be ready to receive.
Barton outside. Pass to Jokic. Now Porter. 6 to shoot. Over Finney-Smith. Porter gets the bucket. Porter's got 9.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
Doncic outside. Over Murray. No good that time. The third quarter comes to a close. Nuggets ahead, up 9. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Hardaway Jr. and Finney-Smith, they're out there on the perimeter. Kristaps Porzingis out there with Willie Cauley-Stein. And it's Doncic in at the 1. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Barton outside. Right side Porter. Pass to Jokic. 11 feet out. Up again. It's good on the putback.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
And here's Doncic outside. Porzingis for 3. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Porter's got 4 rebounds now. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Pass to Barton. Now here's Jokic. Over Porzingis. And it's Jokic missing. Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. To the inside. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Boy, this team takes on a different attitude when Porzingis imposes his will like that. His energy and attitude, infectious.
Murray against Doncic. An open look for Porter. Porzingis grabs the board.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Cauley-Stein gets the bucket.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Denver in the lead. Outside Murray. Pass to Barton. Back to Murray. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. And the Nuggets lead by 9. And now we've got an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Bol, he's checked in for the Nuggets. And it's Murray finishing it off.
And the quick feet of Murray really doing an extraordinary job getting out in transition.
Doncic with it. Takes the elbow jumper and drains it.
Once he breaks out the crossover, you just know something special is about to happen.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Doncic against Murray. Inside. Another shot. Pass to Bowl. Doncic against Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Hey, Murray's reputation and profile is that of a scorer. I mean, that's what he is, but he's also showing you that he's not afraid to get his hands dirty either.
Back to Doncic. And there's the drive. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Doncic has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Can't say enough about his individual performance. I don't think you can overstate it. I mean, even if the all-around team effort's been lacking, this guy's been on top of things.
Murray against Doncic. Jokic up top. Over Porzingis. And it's out of bounds. Still Denver's ball.
That reach of Porzingis is just outrageous. I mean, I love when he uses it on defense to stifle shooters.
And how about the mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
The Mavericks have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. To the paint. And stolen by Jokic. Out to the wing. Back to Murray. 46 seconds left in the game. From deep three-point range. Again, the miss by Murray.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Jokic against Porzingis. Back to Hardaway. Fires the three. Offensive rebound, Mavericks. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. And here's Doncic outside. Drains the triple.
No fear or hesitation in the eyes of Doncic. He loves the chance to take and make these big ones.
And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
7 seconds left to play in the fourth. Barton, the pass to Jokic. Comes up empty down low. So the Nuggets win it. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one was up in the air late, they showed how tough-minded they...
Allie, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up.
love it, and I love that team, David. Thank you. Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Hardaway on the wing along with Finney Smith. Big men on the floor. It's Porzingis and Powell. And it's Doncic in at the point guard position. And for the Suns, up at forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. And so it's Crowder with it. They'll bring it up for the Suns. Some talent for sure in the backcourt tonight, Greg. Did it ever add anything for you playing across from another top-level guard?
Oh, it always raises the stakes, and you want to rise to that challenge. But in the end, it all comes back to winning as a team.
And so it's the Suns getting on the board first. Doncic passes to Hardaway. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Porzingis. Yes, and it's Hardaway picking up the assist.
So many different offenses that Tim Hardaway Jr. has played in, but he's trying to improve in his on-court awareness. A good show of it there.
Now here's Paul. And a deep 3 from Booker. And it's Finney Smith with the rebound.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Porzingis passes to Powell. And good that time.
Smart pass from Porzingis, just a better shot available.
Suns have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Paul kicks to Booker. Shot clock reset for Phoenix. Ayton dishes to Paul. And goaltending is going to be the call, so they get the basket there anyway.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Right, you always want DeAndre Ayton to play more aggressively, don't you?
Well, it's when he's at his best, especially when he's down low and using his frame. He's kind of like this young kid that doesn't realize how big he is, but he's starting to understand how much his size can impact what he can do on both ends of the floor.
Here's Paul after Luka Doncic's bucket. Here's Booker, and the Suns tack on 2 more.
How smooth is Devin Booker's J right there, and inside the arc he nails it.
Doncic against Paul. Doncic passes to Powell. To the middle. Here's Porzingis. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Man, right off the bat, super sharp here offensively. 4 of 5 so far.
Paul finds Ayton. Back to Paul. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Porzingis with the block.
And shooters must beware. Porzingis is down there lurking.
To the inside. Knocks it loose. Out to Doncic. And it's good. Assisting on the play with Hardaway. Doncic has got 5 now.
And that's exactly what he's looking for. Draining the triple.
Paul passes to Ayton. Back to Paul. Doncic against Booker. From the arc. Offensive rebound.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Outside Crowder. Back to Paul. We've got 1:23 left here in the first quarter. Bridges kicks to Paul. 4 on the shot clock. Got him up in the air with the pump fake and then took advantage.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
1:04 left here in the opening quarter. Here's Doncic. He has 5. 3-pointer. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. From deep. That doesn't go either for Doncic. Suns trail by 5. On the wing, Booker. Back to Crowder. Bridges outside. Up again. Here's Ayton. And finally they hit one.
Defense unable to stop DeAndre Ayton that time, getting inside and using his frame.
And here is Doncic. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Doncic has got 7 points in the game. Pulled from deep three-point land. And that does it for the first quarter. Mavericks lead by 5. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, what's your take so far on the Mavs?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at center, locking down the middle. So that's the Suns' 5 as we get into the second quarter. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the three-point shot of Mikal Bridges seemed to abandon him early in his NBA career. Coach Monty Williams said he developed a hitch in his release. But Bridges got in the lab with the coaching staff, changing his shot midway through season 2. And the results speak for themselves. Guys?
He had a career year shooting, that's for sure. I admire his work ethic. D.A., thank you. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Ball against Doncic. Paul kicks to Booker. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Booker's got his second basket.
Going to be an all-star guard like Devin Booker. You might want to start hitting your share of triples.
Hardaway with a wide open look. And they come right back with their own three-point
field goal. Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Hands it from downtown. Paul's got 7 points in the game.
Uh-oh, they might have woken up that range from Chris Paul. He's capable from there.
And Chris Paul still a great defender. Fantastic position.
Well, not only the positioning, but if you watch Chris Paul, he's calling out every option of every play that every offense is running in the NBA. That kind of intelligence gives the rest of his group incredible confidence. And from the very beginning, Chris Paul has been one of the most disruptive point guards defensively the league has ever seen.
Outside Hardaway. Out to Doncic. Launches it. Another 3 for Dallas. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Dallas.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
And maybe a signal as well of how aggressive their defense has been tonight is to look at how many points they have directly off of a turnover. Good activity there.
Bridges outside. Here's Ayton. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Dallas leading by 11. Right side Hardaway. Shoots over Bridges. And Paul pulls it down.
Pretty lax defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
And here's Booker from the arc. And the Suns miss again.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Down low. Out to Doncic. There's the triple. Unable to get that one. The Suns go the other way with it. Paul for 3. Looks good. Is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
Yeah, he couldn't connect on anything from outside in the first quarter, but now he's hit 2 threes in the second quarter, and he looks much better.
Pass to Porzingis. 1:21 left in the first half. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Doncic. Looks good. Is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
Defense shaking their heads. No idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
Paul, no one around him. Another three for Phoenix.
And he's now made 3 3-pointers here in the second, starting to get it going.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 18. There's the pass to Porzingis. This one for 3, and it's Doncic. That time on the assist by Porzingis. Doncic has got 21 in the game. Here is Paul. It's a 10-point game. To the left wing. Ayton against Powell. Now here's Ayton. He's guarded closely. Knocked away. Porzingis with the steal. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Good on the shot. And it's a 12-point Dallas lead.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
Ball outside. It's rebounded by Dallas. Now Doncic lets it go with a 3. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
What a grand finale to...
All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each, and Luka Doncic has been the story in this one. He ended up with 26 points. And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. On the floor right now for the Mavericks, we've got Brown. Cauley Stein is out there with Maxi Kleber. Then there's Reggie Bullock, and it's Brunson in at the 1. McGee against Cauley Stein. For 3, Bullock. No good there. Suns trail by 15. And stolen by Cauley Stein. Brunson with it. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Passes it to Brown. The 3. Brunson, no good. The Suns shooting 43% from the field. Now here's Payne. Brunson covering. Johnson surveying the floor. To the paint. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first.
In your experience, Brent, in the front office, has it changed how you view the game in any way?
I think, Kevin, it's a great question, and I'll actually take it beyond the game and talk about the NBA as a product. I think there's so much more respect that I have, the levels to which organizations go to and through in order to put on an NBA season, from what they do in promotions and ticket sales to the lengths they go to provide the players the best opportunity to maximize their potential. So from top to bottom, sort of being behind the curtain in that way, it's allowed me to see some things on some levels that I appreciate so much more, and I'm so thankful for that opportunity.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, guys. We have seen today's athletes taking stands for social justice. All-star Bradley Beal says, we understand there will be a backlash, but we don't care about that. I'm a human being, a citizen, just like everybody else. I have family and friends still living in those environments, and I'm their voice. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you very much. Payne passes to Johnson. And McGee kicks to Payne. Pass to Shamet. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Yeah, well done to finish that one off.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Here's Brunson. Pass to Kleba. Just 5 to shoot.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
And he overshot that one, missing. Suns trail by 11. To the middle, here's Johnson. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
The defense so concerned with Shamet and his shot-making ability, he makes the play that time.
Brunson scanning the floor. And he comes up with the deuce. Brunson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Kane passes to Kaminsky. McGee trying to break free. Yep, it goes. And the Dallas lead is cut down to 9 in the bucket from Kaminsky. 1:06 left in the third quarter. And here's Brunson. The pass to Cauley Stein. Here's Kleba. Tries again. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Nice work to get it inside and draw contact.
And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Mavericks.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
And protecting the rim has been another huge calling card in this game. Their block shots have had a big impact in this one.
Johnson kicks to Kaminsky. Passes it to Payne. Shoots it up. Misses off the right iron.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Pass to Kleba. Got a piece of it. Johnson outside. Wow, drew the contact, and that three almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Second team foul.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And a very steady season for him at the charity stripe last year. He was right at 85%.
And he makes all 3.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Now, here's Doncic. 26 points for him. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. Doncic has got 28 points for the game.
A great disruptor of the basketball. Luka taking matters into his own hands tonight. Great to see him play like this.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. The Mavericks on top. They're up by... And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Now the passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Porzingis can't hit. Suns trail by 10. Paul outside. Pass to Booker. Fires from deep. And Chris Paul the bucket on the assist by Booker. Paul's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Suns. Now Doncic on the wing, Hardaway. The pass to Pop. Doncic outside. 6 to shoot. Over Paul. And no good. Trying to use the glass. And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. The 3 for Doncic. Sinks the triple. Doncic has got 31 points.
And when Luka finds an opening on the perimeter, he does not hesitate. Great focus on that triple.
No good from Booker.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Doncic with the bucket.
In the mid-range, no longer a challenge for Doncic. He has rapidly become one of the best three-level scorers in the game.
Here's Paul. Booker with it. Dish now to Crowder. Porzingis with the block. Doncic against Paul. Fires for three. Crowder pulls it in. Suns trail by 12. Ayton the pass to Booker. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
It's pretty crowded in there for Crowder. He gets to the line.
First team foul.
Free throw good, Crowder.
At the line for your Suns, Jay Crowder. Taking 2 shots.
And both free throws good from Crowder.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Left side, Hardaway. No good with the triple.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Paul passes to Crowder. Paul surveying the floor. It's rebounded by Doncic.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
And the 3 ball is good.
He's got a good handle, excellent body control. Doncic is a threat to pull up from anywhere.
Booker with a deep 3. And again, it's the Suns missing.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups. So maybe just a step too far.
Back to Doncic. Takes the 3. The shot, no good. Now the Suns take it the other way. Paul outside. Kicks it to Booker. Hardaway against Paul. Back to Booker from deep. They grab their own miss, and Ayton stays with it.
Well, we talk about the offensive rebounding ability, and they're all about Ayton's timing. What a dunk.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces, as it appears it'll be a nice win here for Dallas.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket. Didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats, just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Luka Doncic.
He was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't. One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Doncic. And they double up Doncic. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Paul outside. So we see the Mavericks get the win here. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up.
Interesting alley. Good stuff there. Thank you. Here are the 5 for the Suns. Hall and Booker, the talented backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the center, filling out the middle. And for Denver, on the perimeter, Barton and Porter Jr. Then there's Nikola Jokic. Then there's Jamal Murray. And it's Bol in at the 4 slot. Oh, it's a marquee showdown tonight, Doris. 2 of the elite teams in the league.
B.A., there are certain regular season games that both players and fans alike will circle the calendar. The fans are fired up. The players were excited at shoot-around. This one we had to watch.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Bridges. And stolen by Murray. And that one drops for him.
This guy has got a dominant physical frame, incredible athleticism. Nice job by DeAndre Ayton inside.
Knocks it loose. Stolen by Ayton. Going all the way to the rack. Right side Booker. Over to the wing. Paul from deep three-point land. Can't get it to drop. And Denver the other way now. Here's Bull. Martin outside. Shoots from 12. And he connects with a jumper.
What nice work to get the high percentage look, and he doesn't make any mistake with it.
Ball against Murray. It's Booker on the wing. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time.
Well, that should surprise no one. Devin Booker so good in the mid-range.
Some people don't give Chris Paul enough credit for his outstanding shooting, but he can knock it down. You can't give him any room.
And it's Murray off the drive. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Woo! When you finish like that, you deserve to brag.
Impressive, no question.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
Now here's Booker. Pass to Bridges for three. Pure from three-point range. And this game is tied up now. Well, Grant, Chris Paul just gets more and more reliable as a shooter, even after all these years in the league.
Yeah, I mean, he's always been smart with his shots, but he has great efficiency for a guard, and he could easily put up bigger scoring numbers, but that's not his focus.
Booker for three. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that open.
Martin, and he dunks it down.
Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Murray against Paul. Outside Booker, beyond the arc. The shot no good, and the Nuggets going the other way now. Here's Barton. Nice D from Bridges.
I'll tell you, everything went right in terms of execution. He just can't get it to go.
Outside Paul. 4-3. Porter pulls it in. Denver in the lead. Here's Jokic. And the dunk by Jokic.
Doesn't get any easier than this. Just give Jokic the ball, and he'll take care of the rest.
Ball against Murray. Paul passes to Crowder. Back to Paul. The three. Porter pulls it in.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother.
Here's Murray. Soft touch off the glass.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
Outside Paul. Pass to Booker. And stolen by Murray. And here's the fast break. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Paul against Murray. Fires the three.
That miss aside, they're off to a strong start at the offensive end.
Another miss. He's 2 for 4. Paul shot is off.
He's missed everything he's taken in this quarter, and it's making it very difficult for them to come back.
Second team foul.
First one falls for him.
At the line for Denver, Will Barton. 2 shots.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here's Paul. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Left side Booker. Shot to stop the run. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
We know this about Devin Booker. He is not shy. Deep from 3, yes, I'm going to take that opportunity.
Here's Barton driving to the basket. Here's Porter. Barton outside. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Bull. And all around the rim that time before dropping.
And he can get that shot anytime. He really can shoot over almost anyone.
You want that mid-range game in your arsenal. You can't just be about threes and dunks. Sometimes this is a key shot.
And so it's Denver. closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. More 2K action in just a moment. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what you've seen from the Nuggets, what's your take so far?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Suns. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. Porter finds Jokic. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Nuggets.
They've come out in full attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing it away repeatedly.
They also came out of the locker room ready to run. Their transition game has been in full effect.
Here's Paul. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. And we see teams that win in the regular season but can't translate that to the playoffs, Doris. What are some of the reasons that can be the case?
I mean, BA, the first thing that comes to mind is the postseason, we know, is just a series of adjustments. We call them adjustments on adjustments on adjustments. Certainly it helps to have great shot makers, being able to score when your first or second option is taken away, because at that point, every defense takes away your best abilities as an offensive team.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, how do I put this? Nikola Jokic, not the most chiseled physique. He said when he first made the NBA, there were no muscles. None. Now I have a couple, he said. To be honest, I like being a little bit heavier because guys are pushing me. I need that weight. It's funny they say, quote, he's not even in shape. I'm playing in 80 games, and they still say it. Brian?
Ah, the Joker indeed, Allie. Thanks for that. Bowl, no good.
Nuggets foul. Bull. That's his first personal foul. Second
The
team
Suns
foul.
trailing. Now Paul. 6 points for him. Pass to Bridges. Booker against Barton. Now here's Booker. Defense is right there. Crowder, the pass to Ayton. Shot clock at 2.
And this is so encouraging. When Jokic hustles on the defensive end, it's a big help to his teammates.
And then Porter with the dunk.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
That's good from Porter. You know, one thing Porter's been working on, finishing off contact.
Yeah, defenders body him up whenever possible. He's young, so it's not easy to add a lot of muscle. But once he does, his game should reach another level at both ends of the floor.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
And Ayton pulls it down. The Suns have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Murray against Paul. Outside Booker. Over Barton. Booker finds Bridges. Back to Booker. Bridges outside. Up and over Porter. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Well, it's his motor that makes him such an effective offensive rebounder. Jay Crowder is going to play hard.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
A minute 58 left in the second. Here's Barton, right wing. Pass to Jokic. And the dunk by Jokic.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. Paul with it. 6 points for him. Now Bridges. Now Booker. He's guarded by Barton. Oh, and that shot misses everything. Air ball on the 3. And he slams it in one-handed.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, DA.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Bridges outside. Pass to Aiden. Outside Paul. No good from outside.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
Here's Bull. 41 seconds left in the first half of this one. From deep, Barton. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
For 3, Booker. Unable to get that one. Now Denver takes it the other way. To the inside. Pass to Murray. Jokic with it. Got it. Good job in the low post. Jokic has got 7 now in this quarter.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
And so it's Denver in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're shooting at such a high. Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
The first half was all about Will Barton. He had 14 points, 4. And that does it for our half.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Boy, you got to like what Will Barton has given them in this game.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Austin Rivers out there with Monte Morris. Then there's Aaron Gordon, and it's Najee in at the center position. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Michael Malone.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Pass to Dozier, stolen by Bridges. Inside, Paul. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Paul's got 8 points.
What a savvy pass by Devin Booker, making the smart choice, moving the basketball.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into it.
And it's a completely new group for the Suns. Back to Morris. And the shot no good, a bit short.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Shamet, no good. Boy, we're seeing inspired play out of them.
And that's certainly reflected in the score.
And just as he showed in college, Landry Shamet has a very high basketball IQ.
He does, and he makes great decisions with the ball. I mean, he takes care of the ball so well. He always plays under control and commands the offense exceptionally well.
Pass to McGee. Now here's Kaminsky, defended by Gordon. 5 to shoot. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. Kaminsky's got his first bucket in this one.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
The Nuggets have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Now here's Morris. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him.
Landry Shamet. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
And now around 2 minutes going by in this half. Gordon on the wing.
Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get hot? Let's see.
Payne on the bounce. Here's McGee, left side Johnson. Outside Payne, 6 on the shot clock. Back to Johnson, second chance effort. Oh, that's offensive interference.
The basket is good.
Nuggets shooting great. 62% from the field and continuing to get it done. Pass to Rivers. Out left to the wing. Morris outside. Here's Rivers. Back to Morris. Johnson passes to Payne. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Good on the shot.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Cameron Payne.
And Denver has possession. At one point, they led by 16. Pass to Najee. Jacks up a three. They get the rebound. The Suns have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Outside Payne. Here's Shaman from outside the arc. Knocks it down from distance.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Denver has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Morris against Payne. Shot to end the cold streak. And Morris with the lay-in. And the Nuggets lead by 11.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
To the right side. Johnson passes to Kaminsky. Here's Shaman. Pass to Payne. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Second shot opportunity, and it's laid in by McGee. McGee's gotten his second bucket.
Well, you love the persistence on the offensive glass. All about effort right now.
Here's Rivers. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Pass to Najee. Ooh, McGee with the block. Payne with it. Checked by Gordon. Gordon against Payne. Here's Shaman. Outside Johnson. The shot, no good. And that'll do it for the third quarter. The Nuggets on top, up 9. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your two guards share the wealth.
You love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. On the court for the Suns, getting the fourth quarter going. They've got Frank Kaminsky, Cameron Payne out there with Landry Shamet. Then there's Johnson, and it's McGee in at the 5 down low.
I love that Aaron Gordon goes right up with it. He's got really good instincts for knowing when to catch and shoot.
Outside Payne, pass to Johnson. Puts up a 3. Tries again. And there's a play inside by Kaminsky.
You simply must put a body on this guy. You know he's going to try to get to that glass.
Denver in the lead. And here's Morris. Driving in. Pass to Najee. Here's Rivers. Offline with a 3.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
And he comes up with a bucket.
After a poor offensive first half, some nice adjustments made by the staff, and their shooting percentage is climbing.
Morris outside. And Cameron Payne is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
And it's a completely new group here for the Nuggets. Porter in the post. He's guarded by Bridges. Porter in the post. He's against Bridges. Porter's shot is off. Outside Booker. Launches a 3. And they'll get another chance. Back to Aiden. The kick out to Paul. And he commits the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And stolen by Jokic.
And that's only his first miscue of the night. He's been unbelievably steady so far.
Here's Murray. No good on the shot. Paul with some nice D. And Jamal Murray picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Paul passes to Booker. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Well, there's an activity level and a skill level that makes Devin Booker problematic on the offensive end. He dares defenders to get physical with him.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
Now Murray. And here's Barton outside. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
Good awareness by Murray. Sees a hole in the defense and feeds the guy ready to exploit it.
Here's a 3 from Paul. Here's Ayton. The kick out to Paul. Goes up again. Count the basket.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Denver's gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. Murray with it, and it's Paul picking him up. Murray, shot is good.
Skilled finish by Murray. He can score inside and outside, really anywhere on the court.
And Jamal Murray picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter. Paul against Murray. Clock at 6. Beyond the arc. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Barton. Jokic with it. He's covered by Ayton. Jokic shot is good.
Inside the paint, Jokic has that physicality that can make the defense a non-issue. He can just muscle his way for a shot.
Ayton's got space. The offensive rebound.
Now that takes serious effort and a light touch.
No need to overdo it. Just lightly tip it in. Paul against Murray. Pass to Barton. Back to Murray. Here's Bull, covered by Crowder. It's hauled in by the Suns. The 3, Booker. Back come the Nuggets on the run.
And not often we get treated to a solo alley-oop.
Takes precision timing for sure. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Outside Booker. 6 to shoot. Here's Paul. Porter pulls it in. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. From deep. Well, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over.
Phoenix ball.
And we've got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
So no problem for Denver as they get the win. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Nuggets, the guards are out there for him, Murray and Barton. Cole is out there with Porter. And it's Jokic in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now, here's Doncic. Going inside, and Doncic throws it down.
Big time flush by Doncic. Man, this young fella really has a lot of game.
Here's Murray up on top, guarded by Doncic. Porter kicks to Barton. Outside Porter, shot clock at 6. Releases. It's hauled in by Porzingis.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain. Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
And as you can see, he still wears Hardaway Jr. on the back of his jersey, Clark, showing respect for the path his father laid.
And Kevin, how cool is that? You know, his dad, Tim Hardaway Sr., was an all-star point guard. And even if Junior never makes an all-star game, he certainly is making his father proud. That's a real cool story, the Hardaways.
Here's Doncic, following the score by Jamal Murray. Porzingis inside, lays it up and banks it in.
You know, at 7'3", not many guys can defend Porzingis. I mean, especially when he's operating this close to the rim.
Pass to Jokic. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Fades and shoots. Porzingis with the rebound. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 3 here to start off the game. Doncic outside. Off target from outside.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
That reach of Porzingis is just outrageous. I mean, I love when he uses it on defense to stifle shooters.
Hardaway with the steal. Doncic passes to Porzingis. Counted good.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Porter, no luck. Dallas has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. In the corner, Hardaway with it. Cranes the three-pointer.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
That shot wide open.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks, leading by 5. First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Dallas keeping it alive, a fresh 14. On the wing, Doncic. He dishes it to Powell. Clock is at 3, goes back up. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Doncic has got his second bucket.
Doncic doesn't give the mid-range a lot of love, but he has the touch to knock it down from there.
Murray dishes to Barton. Denver passing it around. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
right side. Pass to Jokic. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Well, you got to do more than that to stop Jokic. I mean, this guy is a master at converting through tough defense.
Outside Hardaway. Trying to find Porzingis. Gets it to him. Count that one. And it's 6 points for Porzingis.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets.
And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Doncic. And the layup falls. Doncic has got 6 points.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Wide open look here for Murray. Offline with his 3. Dallas leading by 7. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Powell. Sweet move. And he sinks the layup.
But, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
Murray against Doncic. Murray outside. Here's Jokic. And that one released in time, but no good.
And Powell is a really reliable defender. I mean, he's excellent using.
And so it's Dallas. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We'll return shortly. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Mavericks.
We've seen a lot of their points coming off penetration in the first half.
You know, it also hasn't taken them long to make their mark in the...
And here we go, coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Nuggets, when healthy, are one of the league's elite teams. Aaron Gordon says we have championship aspirations. When you've got the Joker, you have a chance to win every single night. If we play our best, we have a good chance to go as far as we want to. Guys, I just want to go as far as throwing it back to you.
You can throw it to us anytime, and he is the defending MVP and plenty of players around Jokic. David, thanks. They are for real. Murray, good. Clark, you had excellent handles for a front court player. How much of a benefit is it for a big man to be comfortable with the dribble, with the ball in his hands?
I think it's so valuable. And now it's a dozen to a dozen big guys can put it on the ground. I mean, it used to be 2 out of a dozen guys you'd see 6, 8 or better that could really handle the ball in my day. But now it's commonplace, and it's a valuable skill. My late dad, emphasized that from the time I started playing organized basketball. Make sure you can go with the ball where you want to against pressure. If you can do that, then you'll always add value to your team as a big man.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
You I think we all know that Hardaway Jr. is a really good scorer. I mean, the next step for him is improving defensively.
Hardaway hits them both. The Nuggets trail by 11. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Jokic kicks to Murray. And there's the pass to Bull. Oh, good on the 3. Mavericks leading by 11. Inside, here's Finney Smith, and he slams it one-handed.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
And the foul on Jamal Murray. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. And the dunk by Doncic.
Boy, it's so impressive you see Doncic at his size handle the ball the way he does. As a defender, he can really put you on your heels.
Well, 1 year at Virginia Tech and 3 more at Florida for Dorian Finney-Smith before going undrafted in 2016.
Well, Greg, you think about it, he also had a year in college, an extra year because he transferred. So that may have scared some teams off, his age and how long he spent in college. But I tell you what, if you're a pro and you've got pro ability and pro attitude, it's going to come out. And he's made an impact in the NBA from day one.
And it's Doncic missing. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Murray kicks to Porter. Back to Murray. And Denver again with the bucket.
Love how creative Murray is with the ball. Just dribbling through defenders like he's out there by himself.
Mavericks leading by 11. Doncic outside. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lead.
Porter. And finished off by Porter.
And, you know, when you foul Porter Jr., you better foul him like you mean it, or it'll be an and one, just like it was there.
Big group substitution here for Denver. Najee's checked in. Gordon comes in for Bull. Rivers, he's checked in for Will Barton. And Morris subbed in for Murray. This is it to Bull. There's 48 seconds left to play in the first half. 6 on the shot clock. The shot's good from Brunson.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Brunson against Morris. There's the 3. And no good. And it's Dallas the other way. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. And it's Brown missing. And it's Rivers with the ball. He brings it up for the Nuggets. 11-point game.
You know, it's clear that Gordon is one of the best dunkers in the game. Always looking to bring the thunder.
Brunson against Morris. Brunson the pass to Brown. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so, thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. Luka Doncic has been the story in this one. He had 12 points and 1 assist. And he wasn't in. That's all for now.
Played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Austin Rivers is out there with Morris. And there's Gordon. And it's Dozier in at the 3 slot. That's the group for Michael Malone getting going here in the second half.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
Brunson scanning the floor. Fires for 3. Denver grabs the miss. And stolen by Cauley Stein. And it's good, 2 points. Cauley Stein's got his first points in this one.
Nice work inside by Cauley Stein. Great tools as a finisher.
Gordon, the pass to Najee. Kleba against Gordon. Kleba with the rebound.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
And Cauley Stein throws it down.
Cauley Stein, a tremendous athlete and a dynamic finisher. Well, one thing that stands out when you look at Maxi Kleba over the years is dramatic improvement as a shooter.
And Greg, you know what that's all about. Simply, the young man has put the work in. He's been in the gym. That stroke has gone from a weakness to the strength of his game.
And the rejection by Cauley Stein. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And guys, don't think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Nikola Jokic is arguably the greatest passing center of all time. Arguably because Wilt is in the conversation. But Jokic sees the game a frame ahead. Nikola said, I just look where defenders are standing, listen to what they're talking about in their play calls. For me, it's a normal thing. I just wonder what they're doing, and I do the opposite. Kevin, it's simple, actually. I'm going to do the opposite now and stop talking.
No. You keep talking. We'll keep listening. David, thank you very much.
Really on the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup. Give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Pass to Gordon. Back to Morris. Gordon dishes to Morris. Denver passing it around. Just 5 on the clock. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
First team foul.
Tell you what, that remarkable foot speed of Gordon really causes problem for the defense. He's a hard guy to keep in front of him.
And the second free throw, good. And he nails the third. Mavericks leading by 12. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Down low, stolen by Rivers. Morris against Brunson. Pass to Gordon. Morris outside. And the pass to Najee. Now Rivers. Clock at 6.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's Najee. Shoots over Brunson. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Mavericks ball.
The Mavericks have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. To the paint, here's Cauley Stein. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Here's Najee. The Nuggets with another miss.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And the Mavericks call time here.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. And it's put back in by Powell.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Morris looking over the floor. It's Rivers on the wing. 55 seconds left in the third quarter. Gordon the pass to Rivers. Porzingis with the block. They recover it. It's his first trip to the line.
That's his first personal foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
Back in February of 2018, Kristaps Porzingis suffered a serious ACL injury as a member of the Knicks. 18 months and a trade to Dallas later, Kristaps is back on the court, and it's great for the league to have him back. He's really an entertaining, talented player.
So Denver ends up going with a whole new group.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Now, Doncic, 12 points for him. Knocks down the three ball. Doncic has got 15.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
Passes to Barton. Now, here's Jokic. Shoots over Powell. And he beats the buzzer. Wow!
Yeah, that's just an amazing.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. It's Dallas ending the third quarter with a tremendous 17-6 run. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter next. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter here. Finney Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. The guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. And it's Powell in at the 5 down low. Murray against Doncic. Now here's Murray. He's guarded closer.
How about the guard getting up? Jamal Murray flying to the rack.
Now here is Hardaway. And that's a foul called on Bol. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Doncic outside. Pass to Porzingis. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots.
Boy, the determination on defense is pretty impressive for Murray. Really doing his best to pester the shooters.
Pass to Bol. Now here's Porter. Defense right on him. The kick out to Barton. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
And their lasers are starting to do their thing. I mean, that's going to be the ticket for them the rest of the way.
To the inside, Porzingis, and it's Jokic with the rebound. The Nuggets trail by 12, and we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Murray, the pass to Porter. Fires from deep. Bol, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
The towering presence that is Bol. Good at staying active and going after those offensive rebounds.
Doncic outside. Outside, Porzingis. Murray against Doncic. No good, unable to end this run. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for Denver. here in the fourth quarter. Their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Denver passing it around. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Mavericks leading by 10. And the foul on Will Barton. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
And the Mavericks with possession here. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the fourth. Doncic left side. Feeds to Powell. 5 on the clock. Doncic dishes to Powell. And there it is for him.
When you play with Luka now, Doncic, he's ready to find you if you're open, so you've got to be ready to receive.
Murray with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Now the pass to Jokic. To the middle. Here's Porter. And finished off by Porter.
Outstanding execution. Good job working the ball inside.
The Mavericks have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. Doncic against Murray. And that one's good. Doncic.
Boy, what balance from Doncic. I mean, he never seems to get rattled, even when he attracts contact on the way to score. Maintains his poise in those situations extremely well for a young player.
Oh, he had him spinning. It looks like he's dizzy after that crossover.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. And here is Doncic. And he lays it straight in. Doncic has got 19 points.
You know, as I watch Doncic, I think it's futile to try to distract this guy. His focus and concentration and control of himself is excellent.
Murray kicks to Porter. That's tipped.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Mavericks.
Their shot blocking turned out to give them a big advantage in this game.
Yeah, excellent defense around the rim there, Kevin. They were disciplined and focused.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Luka Doncic.
Boy, this game really had his name all over it. I mean, he relished being the guy to carry the load offensively.
Murray outside. Over to the left wing. And Jokic wide open. He shoots. No good on the triple. And here are the Mavericks now. Well, for the Mavericks, they can just run out the clock. Doncic with it. Tries it from the top of the key. So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. This was a very strong showing. David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Backcourt. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the 3. And for the Mavericks, Hardaway Jr. and Finney-Smith, they're out there on the perimeter. At the 4 and 5, it's Porzingis and Powell. And it's Doncic in at the 1. Now here's Doncic. Outside Porzingis. Hardaway finds Doncic. 5 on the clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. That's good from Hardaway on the assist from Doncic.
That's one of Tim Hardaway Jr.'s favorite shots. Not just the ones that go in, but from that spot on the floor.
Booker, the pass to Paul. There's the 3. Offensive board. Great positioning on the putback.
Those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Doncic with it. And just about a minute into this first quarter.
Woo, Tim Hardaway Jr. up and at it that time.
The Suns on offense. It's a 3-point game. Ayton passes to Paul. Crowder outside. Down low. Here's Ayton. Banked it in off the glass.
And Jay Crowder moving into the open man. And Crowder was in high demand as a free agent in 2020. And a lot of people wanting his toughness on their roster.
Doncic outside from the arc. Powell. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Now here's Paul. Outside Booker. Lets it go from deep. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. And with Crowder's free agency, team saw what he brings to the table.
Well, he's a good defender, and he's relentless on that end. And he just brings that kind of toughness that a lot of coaches are relying on, and they know that's important in the postseason.
Doncic, no good.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Crowder against Hardaway. Bridges outside. Pass to Ayton. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Bridges finds Booker. Shot clock at 6. The 15-footer. And it's Phoenix with another.
It's so dangerous from the mid-range. Booker's feel is uncanny.
Now Doncic. Right side Porzingis. Three-pointer. That shot missing. Now the Suns take it the other way.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up.
That one goes. Count it.
Just got that ball on a string and uses that change of pace so effective. Chris Paul getting wherever he wants to go now.
Now here's Doncic looking to win the run. And Doncic with the jam.
And he's playing the game with a certain flair right now.
Oh, he caps off the move with a little hang time on the rim. Paul against Doncic. Paul passes to Crowder. Bridges outside. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
That's pretty steady from Bridges. Does not let the contact throw him off one bit.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
From deep, here's Doncic. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Doncic against Paul. Pass to Booker. And here's Ayton. Ayton draws the double. Here's a 3 from Paul. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
And we've got 28 seconds left in the first quarter. Porzingis for 3. The shot is good. Doncic making the play.
Nice ball work there, and Porzingis finds his hands, and then the ball finds the hoop.
And here's Paul. There's the triple. Offensive rebound. It's good on the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Doncic outside. Over Paul. And that one hits the back iron.
The D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
It's a tie game in Dallas. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. And he's always been a coach on the floor. Chris Paul is a communicator.
If anything, whether it's...
And CP3 never shy, Grant.
Never shy indeed. Always holding himself and his teammates accountable.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Mavericks.
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Pretty prime example here of how to space the floor and do it correctly. When you do it, that's the kind of thing that happens.
Finney Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt, and it's Powell in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. Now here's Crowder. What, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Ayton, no good.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. And here's Doncic outside. Rebounded by Chris Paul. The Suns trailing.
What an incredible leader Chris Paul is. So much talked about leading up to last year in their appearance in the finals. There's a reason why he's one of the greatest point guards of all time.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
And the Mavericks with possession here. Following the score by Phoenix. Paul against Doncic. Outside Paul. Releases. And that misses. That would have put him up. And Paul, as you mentioned, the quintessential leader in the NBA, Brian.
Well, you think about selflessness at the point guard position, and Chris Paul has been about that his entire career. And he knows the game inside and out. He's remarkable.
And he's going for the lob. Out of bounds. It'll be Suns ball.
I'm not sure what happened there. You just can't give away possessions in this league.
Cauley Stein, he's checked in for Powell. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Doncic against Paul. Pass to Booker. Stein with the block.
Don't want to be careless around Cauley Stein. That's when he rises up and blocks shots away.
Shot clock at 3. Phoenix no good that time either. Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. There's the foul. It's going to go on Tim Hardaway. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
And the Mavericks going with a whole new group out there. Outside Booker. Back to Paul. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Outside for Booker. Brunson up top. Takes one from 10 feet. Here's Kleba. The Suns clear it. Here's a 3 from Paul. Just off on that shot. Just 1 for 7 in the game. For Dallas, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Outside, Brown. Kleba, left side. Oh, they need this! The shot misses. Now the Suns take it the other way. Here's Bridges, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line, and they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look. So the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Marjanovic checked in for the Mavericks. Well, you hear about the importance of confidence. You think that was something you always had as a player, Grant, or did you have to build that up?
Well, I mean, success ultimately does breed confidence. And I had success, fortunately, at a young age. So you have to understand you have to always attack, and you always have to believe in yourself no matter what the situation.
Now here's Brunson. That shot off. Outside Paul. And Ayton with the stuff.
As long as passes are in that area, Ayton's going to get up and go down.
Here's Bullock. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Pass to Brunson, who in the drought. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Outside Booker. With the tip. Great positioning on the putback. And the Suns lead by 3.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Brunson against Paul. Pass to Bullock. Marjanovic in the high post. The kick out to Brunson. The 3. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got his 5th rebound in this one. Booker on the take. Paul for 3. Drills it from deep. And now it's a 6-point Suns lead.
It's great when CP3 extends his range like this. It's just going to pull the defense out further.
Outside Brunson. And so it's the Phoenix Suns with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Appearing in control, but could still use a little more of a push to feel totally comfortable in this one. Back to the game after this break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside you. For the Suns, the first quarter was pretty even. And in that period, the most they trailed by. Bad.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one. Both teams trying to gain an edge. We're seeing a tremendous game from DeAndre Ayton.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Kicking off the second half. Here's Monty Williams 5. Cameron Payne out there with Landry Shamet. Then there's JaVale McGee. Then it's Frank Kaminsky. And it's Johnson in at the small forward position. Brunson with it. And the call will go against JaVale McGee. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And here's Brunson from the arc. It's hauled in by the Suns.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Back to Shamet. To the left side wing. Payne, pass to McGee. Clock at 6. Here's Shamet. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. To the middle. Here's Kleba. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. Frank Kaminsky picks one up here. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Outside Johnson. Pass to Kaminsky. Here's Shamet. Now here's Payne. Looking for his first basket still in this one. And he drives in. Hey, hangs in midair and converts the double clutch layup. And the Suns lead by 7. Just over a minute and a half played in the third. Brunson passes to Brown. Kleba outside. Pass to Bullock. From behind the arc. The Mavericks rebound. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Huge putback. This guy plays with so much energy.
I don't know anybody that goes after the boards harder. Payne, the pass to McGee. Pass to Shamet. Brown against Johnson. The Suns need to get off a shot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And it's a completely new group here for the Mavericks. The Mavericks trailing. Now Doncic. He's got 5. Now here's Finney-Smith. Now Powell. Covered by McGee. And Powell with the stuff.
Trust Doncic to make smart moves with the ball. He puts it in the hands of a guy with a wide open shot.
Here's Shamet. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Tim Hardaway Jr., great momentum right to the rim.
A minute 53 left in the third. And here's Payne. Pass to McGee. Payne against Doncic. Shot clock at 5. Here's McGee. That shot is off. Now Dallas takes it the other way. And the call will go against JaVale McGee. That'll be a second foul of the game. Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Back to Doncic. Inside, Powell. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. The Suns leading. Payne with it. 59 seconds left in the third quarter. Back to McGee. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And the Suns lead by 3. The Mavericks have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Now here's Doncic. He's got 5. And he hits it to tie the game. Doncic has got 8.
Because opponents have to respect his passing so much, a lot of times the three-pointer is there for Doncic if he wants it.
Outside Payne. it from range. Payne's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Doncic passes to Powell. And the Suns pushing it up now. Here's Shamet. And he hammers it home to polish off the break.
Oh, that's impactful defense right there. Finding a steal and instantly turning it into offense.
Controls the rebound and the putback.
Beautiful effort on that tip-in. High activity level is part and parcel of this game.
And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. The Suns on top. They lead by 3. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt. Finney-Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. And it's Powell in at the center position. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
That's a pure effort play. Nice tip-in.
And that's a skill you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? To the inside. And there's Booker. That one's good. On the assist from Paul. And the Suns lead by 3. Now Doncic. Outside Porzingis. Takes a 3. Crowder grabs the miss. Crowder's got 4 rebounds now.
With him struggling tonight, they need to find some other options out there to keep themselves in the game.
Here's a 3 from Paul. And the three-pointer goes.
3 points.
And it's a 6-point Suns lead.
I love it. Just thumbing his nose at the height disadvantage. He's able to get the space he needs and convert.
Yeah, defense has got to be a little bit better, especially when he's looking to fire from that distance.
Doncic against Paul. Looking to end this cold spell. The basket drop. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants him to take another look at the monitor.
Defensive foul. Chris Paul.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Yeah, if Ayton can get in that kind of position, he can be a bully on the inside.
Doncic passes to Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
This is when you need a defensive presence, but it's just not happening.
I'm looking out there trying to find one guy at least interested in playing defense, not that last possession.
Back to Booker. And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. Porzingis with it. Now guarded by Booker. Pass to Finney-Smith. Back to Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
And for Porzingis, gosh, a dunk looks so easy.
Phoenix has gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. Paul passes to Booker. No good, off the front rim.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
To the paint. And so they foul intentionally.
Jay Crowder. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Powell. Down low. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
The Suns have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started.
2 minutes.
Pass to Booker. The three. Shot that time, not on target. And it's Dallas the other way. It's Powell on the wing. He's covered by Ayton. Booker against Doncic. Paul with a steal. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Pass to Booker. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. Doncic has got his 4th rebound in this one. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul for Dallas. They've gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. Doncic against Paul. And Doncic with the jam.
And from the moment he stepped into the league, Luka's been a big-time player.
Doncic against Paul. Tries to snap the cold streak. Doncic pulls down the board. The Mavericks have gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the fourth. On the wing, Finney Smith. Back to Doncic. Paul with a steal. And now the Suns fast break. And now we've got an intentional foul.
Dwight Powell. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Booker. Six on the shot clock. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up.
Some guys will wow you with their overall size or incredible athleticism. Devin Booker does it with his pure ability to score the ball.
He sinks the clutch free throw. And so both free throws good. And it's a 2-point ball game.
Not easy to keep your focus when there's so much riding on those free throws, but that was excellent work in the clutch.
To the paint. Here's Powell.
Oh, yes, sir! Wow! There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
I've seen that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Here's Booker. Can't cash it in. And he sinks it.
And this is what's expected from Jay Crowder, just the hard work ethic to get in there and play physical.
And Dallas calls time here. They're down by 2. Only 2 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, your thoughts?
I would honestly attempt to get the ball near the rim because even if the shot doesn't fall, a quick putback will suffice.
Let's take a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Chris Paul.
Yeah, really the standout element of this game tonight was his offense and his ability to get inside but cutting.
What a play! It's good! Are you kidding me?
Wow! The winner at the buzzer. It doesn't get any better.
Man, I'm just blown away. Absolutely as clutch as you can get. People are going to be talking about that shot for a long time.
Allie, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Coming up next.
Thank you, Kevin.
It's rugged, tough road, David. No question about it. Thank you. Now the starting group for the Denver Nuggets. The forwards are Porter and Gordon. The guards are out there for them, Murray and Barton. And it's Jokic in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Phoenix, the star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. And it's Phoenix's ball. Ball finds Crowder. Not just another game on the schedule, Greg. Fans and players alike are excited for tonight.
I mean, this is a championship caliber matchup. There is a ton of talent in this one, and I think it's a great test for both teams.
Here's Murray. Takes it off the glass.
And you can't fall asleep against Murray, especially when he's got great interior positioning. The D has got to be better.
Now here's Paul. Bridges outside for 3. Booker controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Paul against Murray. Pass to Porter. The shot that time, not on target. And Phoenix the other way now. Pass to Bridges. Paul outside. Let's go. Rebound by Murray.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
And you think Murray all about scoring, but Murray is about what helps his team win.
Barton against Booker. Here's Paul. Bridges outside. Shot clock at 6. They get it again. Crowder kicks to Ayton. Kicks it out to Paul. The 3. The putback, and Crowder stays with it.
Well, it's his motor that makes him such an effective offensive rebounder. Jay Crowder is going to play hard.
Murray against Paul. Murray scanning the floor. And the pass to Jokic. Quarter outside. Rebound by the Suns.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Crowder, the pass to Bridges. Paul, no one around him. Paul can't get that one to fall.
And you think about the legacy of Chris Paul. You can argue he's one of the best to ever play that position.
To be honest, I don't think it's an argument. I mean, this guy top 5 in both assists and steals in the regular season. And the numbers back up the argument, guys, because wherever he has gone, the winning percentage has improved at every stop. Chris Paul is elite. Fact of the matter.
And Phoenix pushing it up now. 1:27 left in the first.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
It's blocked.
Such a strong defensive player. Bridges understands I've got size and quickness. Rejection, yes, sir.
Paul with the 3. That one, no good. And Denver the other way now. Now Porter. He has 5. Bangs home the trifecta.
Porter Jr.
Porter's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for Denver.
And such a sharp shooter from outside the arc. Porter just superb at knowing when to fire from deep.
Ball outside. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
And how about that exhale there? Finally gets one to fall through 6 attempts.
Martin passes to Jokic. Kicks it out to Gordon. Here's Murray. Paul with the steal. Booker with it. Now guarded by Barton. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Bridges, no one around him. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
Be always aware, Chris Paul, one of the great passers in history. There's another assist.
Outside Porter.
Denver foul. Michael Porter Jr. That's his first personal foul.
Paul surveying the floor. And so it's Michael Porter making things happen for the Denver Nuggets. He notched 8 points in the... Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And the Nuggets, guys, what jumps out to you numbers-wise?
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court for the Suns, Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3 slot. Ayton dishes to Paul. On the wing, Bridges. Paul against Jokic. Booker left side. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here.
Phoenix ball. A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Shot clock at 5. Three-pointer, Crowder. Porter pulls it in. Denver in the lead. Barton outside. Passes it to Porter. Here he goes. And finished off by Porter.
And he's got a great balance of knowing when to slash inside. Porter needs to keep being this aggressive on the drive.
Booker finds Ayton. Back to Booker. For the 3. Ayton. And Ayton stays with it. Ayton's got his second basket of the game.
Nice tip in there. I mean, he's got like a sixth sense in terms of where the miss is going to go. That is really a talent.
Outside Porter. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And Michael Porter is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Suns have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. And with Ayton, one area of his game that's always been elite, Doris, his work and rebound.
Yeah, there's no question. As good as advertised, he is a double-double machine. And think about it, he is not even at his prime yet. Well, good position, feet set, Bridges totally ready to get the shot off and catch and shoot situations. Nicely done.
Booker against Barton. Jokic passes to Barton. Driving the lane, and then jammed down as he goes right over Chris Paul.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Ball against Jokic. Oh, Ayton in position. Hammers the alley-oop through.
What a connection DeAndre Ayton has with his guys. Great timing on the alley-oop.
Murray dishes to Gordon. And they double up Gordon. And stolen by Ayton. Paul passes to Bridges.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
On the wing, Booker. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession.
Denver ball.
And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. Only given up 6 here in this quarter. And the basket by Gordon.
I'll tell you this, the interior game of Aaron Gordon is coming along. He is looking more comfortable and more confident in there.
Ball finds Booker. To the inside. Porter with the steal. Murray against Paul. Murray left side. Here's Gordon. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Barton against Booker. To the paint. Looking for Crowder. He gets it there. 6 to shoot. Here's Booker. Rebound by the Nuggets. There's 57 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Bridges with the steal. Inside, here's Paul. Good defense by Jokic.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
And Jokic throws it down.
And night in and night out, you can always count on Jokic to bring it. He is a special, special talent.
Paul passes to Booker. There's the triple. They get it back. And that one's good, Ayton.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Murray finds Jokic. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Back to Murray. From the arc. With the tip. Jokic on the follow. Jokic has got 4 points this quarter.
Such a savvy player. Love watching Jokic battle for positioning on the offensive glass.
Here's Paul. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each. What a start for Michael Porter. He had 10 points and 1 rebound. And that does it for our half.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. One guy who's been getting it done is Michael Porter.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
So on the floor for Denver, they've got Green. Monte Morris is out there with Rivers. It's Najee in at the 5 down low. On defense, Denver. It's a 3-point game. Down low. The shot's good from McGee. McGee's got the first field goal of the second half for the Suns. And here is Morris. And Doris is a point guard running the show. When you look at options on the floor around you, your teammates, at what other position would you most like another big-time player?
You know, Kevin, I'm not sure I'm going to define it necessarily by shooting guard, small forward, power forward, or center. I think what I would say is it's always great to play with guys who have the ability to think the game quickly and at a high level. Because those who can think it and combine that with skill are the most dangerous guys on the floor.
And the former Hoya Green, a rangy forward who can both score and defend from all areas of the floor.
And Jeff Green drops them both. Suns trail by 3. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Payne. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. The Nuggets shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Here's Dozier, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. Morris into the lane. And it's off from 3-point range. Suns have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Bull, he's checked in for Jeff Green. On the wing, Johnson with a tie. Kept alive. Second chance shot. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. Kaminsky's got his first basket.
Continuing to show activity on the offensive glass. Second chance buckets have been huge.
And there's the whistle. That goes on Frank Kaminsky.
Frank Kaminsky, the third.
That'll be his second foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball. They lead by 1. Rivers kicks to Bull. 4 on the clock to the middle. And the dunk by Bull.
Well, the coaching staff loves seeing this kind of playmaking from Austin Rivers, the willingness to share the basketball.
And it's been wonderful to watch Rivers develop into a veteran leader.
And he understands his role is evolving. The need to set an example for younger players. That said, he still plays with a huge chip on his shoulder.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Morris dishes to Rivers. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now.
Well, you love to see Austin Rivers attack. This guy has the frame and the game to make the dribble drive.
For Phoenix, they've gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Pass to Shamet. Suns moving the ball around. Feeds it to McGee. Good, nice job down low. McGee's got the game tied up here for Phoenix.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
Morris outside. Buries it from three-point range. Morris has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
Now here's Payne, covered by Morris. He takes it in, and the call on the shot sends him to the line.
That's his first personal foul.
That one is on Bull.
Third team foul.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Cameron Payne.
Payne hits them both.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Denver's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Morris looking over the floor. Here's Najee, guarded by McGee. Morris passes to Najee. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. And the Nuggets lead by 3.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
And that one is good. McGee's got 6.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising. It's such a tight game.
Now, here is Morris. They double him with Payne. Out to Morris. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Morris has got a pair of 3s now here in the third for Denver.
And at 7-2, Bull has incredible vision, including noticing when his teammates are open.
Launches it. The shot misses. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Nuggets lead by 4. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. The Nuggets leading by 4. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the center. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
And on the drive, Murray can seem unstoppable. His agility cuts the defense apart there.
Paul with the ball. Oh, Ayton in position. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Murray finds Jokic. Here's Barton. Murray the pass to Jokic. And that's an intentional foul.
Mikal Bridges. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Porter against Bridges. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot. And here we go with the coach's challenge. A surprise in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review. And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Pass to Booker. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Driving inside. And the dunk by Booker.
I'll tell you, let that guy get ahead of steam. Booker can finish at the rim with surprising power.
Here's Murray. Banked in off the glass.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
The pass to Booker. That three off the mark.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Suns. Trailing by 4. For 3. Goes back up. And that one's good. Ayton's got 4 this quarter.
Yeah, second chance points again. A huge problem for this team.
Denver's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Here's Murray. Porter trying to free himself out.
And the competitive nature of Murray making all the difference there. Doing everything he can to rally his team.
Paul for 3. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got 4 rebounds in this game. Barton outside. Kicks to Murray.
Remaining in the game.
Barton passes to Jokic. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Jokic has got the lead up to 6 now for Denver.
And how about taking the contact on the way up? Jokic doesn't shy away from an aggressive defense.
Booker with no one around. A new 14 for the Suns.
And they get it back again. I mean, how many rebounds offensively have they had? Everything's going right for them today.
Murray against Paul. Murray, the pass to Jokic. Crowder kicks to Bridges. He dishes it to Booker. Pass to Paul. Back to Booker from downtown. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. And it's now only a 1-point Nugget lead. 1:06 left in the fourth. On the wing, Porter. He's looking for Gordon and finds him. Up top, Porter. Defended by Bridges. 2 on the clock. Here's Jokic. And that one hits back out.
Right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Gets the 3 to fall.
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Murray outside. pass to Jokic. Off the run, and the rejection by Ayton.
Boy, Ayton's reach is absolutely incredible. Great anticipation. That is nice defense.
Denver making a switch here. Bulls checked in. Off the inbound pass.
Just refusing to back down when the spotlight's brightest. Porter outstanding at taking over here in the clutch.
Booker the pass to Ayton. Back to Booker. Oh, no good.
And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
He hits the first one, and that gives them the lead.
Well, Devin Booker's ability to put offense on his back is huge for any organization. His willingness to absorb and embrace responsibility is so crucial.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. They're behind by 2. 3 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And with a couple seconds still on the clock, try to get the ball in as close to the basket as possible. That way, if you miss a quick one, you may have time for a putback to tie it at the buzzer.
Near the three-point line, it's Porter. Oh, he couldn't make that shot go to force overtime. So it's the Suns taking the W in a close one.